Hey there, students! Today I'm diving into a fascinating chapter of American history, how President Ronald Reagan used his secret weapons to tackle communism. So buckle up because this story has espionage, diplomacy, and a whole lot of determination. First up, let's talk about Reagan's Strategic Defense Initiative, or SDI. It was 1983, and Reagan announced this ambitious project nicknamed Star Wars. The idea was to develop a missile defense system that could intercept and destroy nuclear missiles from space. While many doubted its feasibility, the strategic message was clear: America would dominate the arms race. This put enormous pressure on the Soviet Union, which was already struggling economically to keep up. Next, there was Reagan's powerful use of public diplomacy. He was a master communicator, known for his speeches that captivated not just Americans, but people around the world. Remember his famous "Tear Down This Wall" speech? Standing at the Brandenburg Gate in 1987, Reagan challenged Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev to dismantle the Berlin Wall. These bold words were not just rhetoric, they were a direct challenge to communist repression. Then, let's not forget the economic angle. Reaganomics, as it was called, focused on reducing taxes, government spending, and regulation. But another critical aspect was ramping up military spending. By doing this, Reagan forced the Soviet Union to stretch its already thin resources even further to compete. The economic strain was immense, contributing to the eventual collapse of the Soviet economy. Now, Reagan also had a knack for building alliances. He strengthened ties with traditional allies and forged new relationships with countries that were previously non-aligned, or leaning toward the Soviet bloc. For instance, his administration supported anti-communist movements worldwide, providing financial and military aid to groups in Afghanistan, Nicaragua, and beyond. These proxy battles were crucial in undermining Soviet influence. Another secret weapon? Intelligence. Under Reagan, the CIA ramped up covert operations aimed at destabilizing communist regimes. These operations were often risky and controversial, but played a crucial role in gathering intelligence and supporting local resistance movements. The information gathered helped shape U.S. strategies and actions throughout the Cold War. Lastly, let's talk about Reagan's relationship with Soviet leaders. Despite his hardline stance, Reagan was willing to engage in direct dialogue with Gorbachev. This led to several key agreements, including the Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty of 1987, which eliminated an entire class of nuclear weapons. This was a groundbreaking step towards reducing the nuclear threat and building trust between the two superpowers. In the end, these secret weapons, strategic defense, public diplomacy, economic pressure, alliances, intelligence, and direct dialogue, formed a multifaceted approach that significantly weakened the Soviet Union. By the early 1990s, communism had collapsed in Eastern Europe, and the Soviet Union was no more. So there you have it, Ronald Reagan's secret weapons against communism. It's a powerful reminder of how leadership, strategy, and sheer will can change the course of history. Thanks for tuning in, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into history. Stay curious, students.